Nursing and Allied Health Reference Source is a resource for researchers studying nursing or allied health. It was built to prepare students for their future as a member of a patient care team in various disciplines. Nursing and Allied Health Reference Source covers topics in nursing, physical therapy, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, speech language pathology, social work, and nutrition. It contains content curated using a strict evidence based editorial policy focused on systematic review of the most current clinical research, including evidence based care sheets, care plans, clinical reviews, practice and skill resources, quick lessons, and research instruments. It is designed to be browsable by topic. Nursing and Allied Health Reference Source offers a clean, modern interface for an effortless searching experience. It offers personalised dashboards, enhanced citation help, and multiple search and filter options. Researchers can search by keyword or select highlighted subject areas. Let's make our way across to the searching interface and we'll start with a basic keyword search. You'll see that I've entered my search terms into the search box and I'll go ahead and click on the magnifying glass icon to run my search. So looking at these results, I can work with these results. I can view results and I can also filter my results from here. I'm going to move across to the advanced search screen. So on the right hand side, advanced search, notice that it has retained my search terms. And on the advanced search screen, you'll notice that we have multiple rows. So this allows us to space out different elements of our search topic on different rows. So if we have got a more complex search topic, we can space out those different elements on different rows. So it's retained my search terms in the first row. We can make use of Boolean operators between rows. We can also make use of them within rows. And then we have field options available. We can add rows and we can also delete rows. And then scrolling down, we have filter options. And there are a number of filter options available that you can choose to apply before you go ahead and click search. You can also view your search options, and if you'd like to change your search options, you can do so. If you'd like to learn more about the different search options, the different search modes, there is a link to a help article in EBSCO Connect. So let's add some more complexity to our search, make our search a little bit more targeted. On the second row, I'm going to add in a word stem, NURS, with the asterisk. And this is going to search for different endings to that word stem. So nurse, nurses, nursing, any variation of that. And we'll make use of a field. And for this search, we will use the field profession. And let's make use of the third row. Enter our search term and we'll utilize another field. And let's select the field of gender here. So space out the different elements of my search on different rows. I've made use of Boolean operators between rows here. I've made use of field options and I'm ready to click search and then I can view my results and work with my results from here. So we've got our list of results. If at this point you'd like to apply additional filters, you can do so. The most popular filters are available here. So maybe at this point you'd like to filter your results by quick lessons. You'd like to view that quick lesson content. You can quickly do so from here. Or you'd like to filter by publication date range or filter by full text. And we can click on all filters to view the full list of filter options available. And then we can work with individual results. So we'll start with this first result here. It's a skill competency checklist. I can see information about the authors, information about when it was published. I can see the subjects that describe the content. And I've got the option to view this online full text. So let's do so. So I can view this in full text. In the top right-hand corner, I've got tools to work with this. So I can save this item. You do need to have a MyEBSCO account to save items, and I'll talk a bit more about the MyEBSCO account in a moment. There is the citation tool. So from here, you can select your citation format of choice. There are a number of citation formats available. Select your citation format of choice, copy to clipboard, and then paste in your document. And there's also the export citation. So if you use a citation tool, there are a number of options there to export to your citation tool of choice. That's via the Cite tool. You can add to a project, and I'll touch on the projects a bit more when we get back to the home page. Again, you do need to have a My EBSCO account in order to create projects and save items to projects. You can share from here and gives you some options to share and also to email. You can download from here. You can translate, and there are a number of language options available. You can listen, and we can view the accessibility support. So a number of options there in that top right-hand corner to work with that individual item. And we're back on the home page. And from here, we can click on the title. This will take us to the detailed record screen where we can see all of the particulars of this item here or this record here. And again, we've got those tools to work with it. And we can also access those tools from the result list. So staying with the same item here, we can save and we've got those tools to work with it. So you can work with individual items, you can work with a number of items in bulk. So for instance, maybe I would like to select the 10 results that are on this results list here, and I have these tools available to me. Now I can download in bulk, bulk download, bulk save, bulk add to project, bulk share, bulk cite from here. So work with individual items, or you can work with a number of items in bulk there. Above the result list, we have options here to select how many results you'd like to view per page, how you'd like the results sorted, and then on the right-hand side here, search actions. We can save this search and we can create an alert from here. So if you would like to get notified anytime there's new content added to Nursing and Allied Health reference source that matches your search, create your alert and you will receive that notification. Now you do need to have a My EBSCO account. In the top right-hand corner, you can see I'm signed in to my account at the moment. If you have an account already, so when you click on My EBSCO, there'll be an option there to sign into your account. If you don't have a My EBSCO account, there'll be an option to create an account. It's a free account and will allow you to be able to save items and come back and access them in a different session, save searches, set up alerts, etc. Create projects and save things to projects. So that's the My EBSCO account. On the left-hand side, my dashboard, I'm signed into my account so I can see my projects. I've created a number of projects and I can see any records that are saved to that project. If I have any searches saved to the project, I can view them from there. I can see all of the individual records that I've saved and I can come back and I can access them and I can work with them from here. I can cite and download and add to a project from here. I can see any searches that I've saved. And if I want to go back and view that search again, I can click on the link and that will rerun that search and I can view those results. And if I want to refine those results further, I can move across to the advanced search screen and access those filter options available there from that advanced search screen. So that's in the projects. We touched on the projects, we touched on the saved. I can see my recent activity. So this is where I can see all the searches that I've done in the current session. If you want to combine searches, you can do so from here and select how you'd like to combine those searches, which Boolean operator you'd like to use. And I can also see viewed record, so any items that I viewed. So it allows me to come back and be able to pick up where I left off, access items or searches of interest that I explored in another session, a previous session. And I can also see my alerts. I can see journal alerts and search alerts from here. Let's go back to the home page. So we've done a keyword search, a basic keyword search. We did an advanced keyword search. One more thing to point out on the advanced keyword search screen here, there is a link to the Pico guided search screen. So click on Pico, Picot, I should say. If you'd like to learn more about the Picot search, then you can click on this link here. It will take you to EBSCO Connect, and there's a help sheet that will guide you through how to enter your search, create a Pico search and use this guided search screen here. So that's available on the advanced search screen. Back on the home screen, we can browse content here in Nursing and Allied Health Reference Source. We can browse by content collections. For example, maybe you'd like to explore all of the skill content here. You can do so from here, and then you've got options to filter. So you've got filter options here. If you'd like to move across the advanced search screen, you can do so from here. So filtering by content collection, and then we can also explore, I should say, we can explore by content collection, and then we can also explore by profession, by age group, by specialty, and more. So different ways that you can explore that content here in Nursing and Allied Health Reference Source. Now, if you'd like any additional information, if you're interested in any help sheets or any tutorials, please do visit EBSCO Connect. That's connect.ebsco.com, and that's where you can find help articles and tutorials plus more.